news now. Well, you heard it earlier this morning with the breaking news. All charges dropped against actor Jussie Smollet. All 16 charges there. So we're going to get some insight now with the only reporter that was really on the story early this morning, Tia Ewing from our sister station, Fox 32. Tia, can you just first break it down for us, just how this all evolved today?
Well, you know, this is really crazy, Mike, because Jussie Smollet wasn't due back in court until next month, April 17th, but we got a tip pretty early in the day that he was going to be here. So our camera was here, and I was here as well. What I can tell you is that it was very clear from the very beginning when Jussie Smollet walked into the doors of the courthouse right here behind me off of 26th in California that if there was going to be some good news in his favor, he was smiling from the very start, which we hadn't seen in the past when he had to arrive here for court. He was surrounded by family. He was surrounded by his legal team. I actually took the elevator up with them. Look at me. I was very unassuming at the time, and I'm sure they had no idea that I was a part of the media. So I took that elevator up to the third floor with them, and they were joking. They were having a great time on that elevator the entire, I would say, 2-minute ride that we had up to the third floor. Now, once inside, Jussie Smollet had about a 10-minute wait before he went before Judge Stephen Watkins, and that is when the state, there was one attorney representing the side of the Cook County State's attorney, and she basically said, after reviewing the evidence and the details in this case and knowing Jussie Smollet's work in the community and his philanthropy, that they decided to axe this case altogether, and all 16 felony counts were dropped. Those felony counts would have carried at max 48 years behind bars, Mike.
Yeah, it's truly incredible there when you talk about just how fast this really all seemed to really unravel itself. Now, Tia, what are the police saying at this hour? I mean, they must be really frustrated here.
Well, the police are actually graduating a class of police officers right now. They are due to talk at any minute and respond to Jussie Smollet and his legal team. Now, in terms of what happened inside that court, it wasn't just this case being axed. Smollet and his attorney decided that that $10,000 bond that he used to get out of the Cook County Jail, which is just feet away from me, they decided to give that back to the county and give that money to the state. And so the question was posed, why? And we never really got a full answer. We also never got a full answer on exactly what happened on January 29th at 2 o'clock in the morning when Smollet says that he was attacked. The only thing that it was clear from his attorney and from him is that he maintains that he is innocent, and those two brothers that were brought to light, he maintains that those two brothers in some way are behind this attack. But in terms of what really went down, we still don't know.
Wow, just incredible. Now, moving forward here, Tia, could there be possible maybe federal charges? Are federal prosecutors looking into this? And what about his future for a career? Can he get back on the show?
Well, let's go back to those federal prosecutors looking at this case. You know, that was the initial request from the Cook County State's attorney. She wanted to pass the buck over to the FBI, but that didn't happen, so it's not clear if that will take place. Now, I did ask Jussie Smollet's attorney, Patricia Holmes Brown, if they will seek legal recourse against the city of Chicago for bringing this case in the first place, and the Cook County State's attorney's office. I never got an answer on that. I also asked if they will seek legal recourse because clearly if they are maintaining that Jussie Smollet is innocent, his character, his name has been ruined and dragged in the media. So I did pose the question to his attorney if they will be seeking legal recourse against those two brothers, and I never got an answer on that. What is clear is that Jussie Smollet wants to, hopes that this at least clears his name and that he will go back to work. Another reporter with my station did ask him if he plans to go back to work, if he plans to return to Empire, and we all got a resounding yes on that. So we'll have to see what happens, but it appears Jussie Smollet says he's innocent. Right now, there's no case against him, so it doesn't appear that there would be a reason of why he shouldn't be allowed to go back to someone's show, rather on Fox or anywhere else, Mike.
There we go. Tia Ewing, really just a international story right now. You've been part of it from the very beginning. We appreciate your insight on really today's all developments. Thank you.
anytime.